like in the other, like what government workers are in the
I think it's about a third, but I'm not totally sure of that. I think that's where the number is, around 36% or something like that. I know that each state also is broken down. I would probably just opine that, for example, certain industries are more involved in, like there's a letter carrier regime, and there's ASME, who's municipal employees, and there are various ones. I know that some industries are not. TSA, for example, there's a big issue right now whether TSA gets to unionize or doesn't get unionized, and whether there's concern how that will affect the ability of them to safeguard our air travel. And so it does vary on industry to industry. But no, it's not more than half of the people in government employment are unionized. It's more than half. The unionized workers are government employees.
I was just going to, and correct me if you disagree, I would say that that percentage of government workers being unionized seems so high because private industry, manufacturing base has pretty much disintegrated in this country, and so those were all private and a lot of unionized jobs. That's probably the single biggest reason the union density has dropped in this country over the last maybe 20 to 30 years.
But since this right here is a total combined.
Yeah.
Private unionization in 2010 was 6.9%.
And that's
public unionization, now it's coming back to me, I think is in the 30s, which is how you end up when you do the proration numbers with just under 12%.
And government jobs, it's kind of hard to outsource government jobs to China and to South America or to other countries, so they didn't drop as much. Would you say
part
that's...
of my main thrust that I'm trying to do with this as well is that organized labor is really focusing on the private sector again, and they haven't been as much. And so I think employers need to know that. Jeff, thank you for having me. Thank all you folks for having me.
Can I just say one thing? As part of the group that is outside, a lot of the people that are out there care very, very much about their communities. They care very much about their jobs. They care very much about the way they're living and the partition that is going on in our country right now. I'm here ideally to try to communicate from your end back to their end as to a way that we can start moving in a forward direction that's better for all the communities, for all of the country. As you said, fairness is what it's all about. And if it's not working for the business and it's not working for the employee, then it's not working for anybody. And I think that's the big message we have to take away as to how not to polarize ourselves by saying them and us, and really start coming to the table and having more people at this conference and you at our events, so we can really understand what you're thinking and what our thinking, and learn about each other's problems. That's the only way I think we're going to solve all of this.
Jeff, your question
very nice way to summarize.
What was the theme that I got out there?
Yes.
I agree with you. The sense that I got is they believe in what they're doing. And working for an organization that is representing business and the business community, we believe in what we're doing too. Mm-hmm. Unions, if I can speak for them, believe that they are representing the workers' needs and the need to create jobs for those workers. Businesses, I also believe believe that we need to create jobs as well. In fact, if you look at the Chamber of Commerce right now, we've got a huge job sign, big banner hanging across the front, looking directly at the White House. Organized labor is a more costly perspective, and it has to be factored in. Each side absolutely believes heartfelt in what they're doing. I think that's an absolute fair statement. But I think it has to be fair, and I'm glad you agree with that. And I think there has to be communication, and I'm glad you agree with that.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everyone, for coming, and there shouldn't be any problem leaving. I would think not, so have no fear. Okay?
If there is, I'll protect you.
No, as a matter of fact, they're very vocal about
really, they're
so.
very good.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
I work for UFCW 1776 as the union I'm in, but I'm actually the Northeast Pennsylvania Area Labor Federation coordinator. Which means I'm based out of everywhere. Our home base is out of Pittston, but I have 22 counties, Schuylkill included, that has